We are now joined by Ray Locker. Ray is a senior journalist, author, and columnist. Welcome to the broadcast, sir. Now, Kissinger.
Thanks for having me.
Kissinger was a diplomatic powerhouse and who serviced under two presidents, left an indelible mark on the U.S. foreign policy. Talk to us about his diplomatic style and strategy and how he shaped America's foreign policy.
Well, he was very consequential as Secretary of State, but I would argue, and I've written about in two books about the Nixon administration, in which Kissinger was a major character, Kissinger was implementing Richard Nixon's foreign policy agenda. So the successes that Kissinger had were Nixon's successes and Nixon's failures. So Kissinger was doing what Nixon wanted him to do, and he did it in some cases masterfully. If you read the transcripts of his talks with Chinese officials in 1971 or his shuttle diplomacy in the Middle East in 1974, you see somebody who was very smart, very adept, very skillful on his feet, juggling multiple crises and doing very well. But in a lot of cases, people blame Kissinger for things that were Nixon's idea. Secret bombing of Cambodia in 1969, the coup in Chile in 1973. Those are things that Nixon wanted and Kissinger helped implement.
And also tell us about his accomplishments. He's a Nobel Prize winner. Please could you highlight for our viewers about more achievements and what kind of impact he's been able to make?
Well, Kissinger received the Nobel Peace Prize for his working with North Vietnam in the Paris peace talks, the end of the Vietnam War in 1972. He and Le Duc Tho of North Vietnam received that award. Again, that was something that incurred a lot of jealousy from Nixon. Nixon really, it kind of drove him crazy that Kissinger received all these accolades for foreign policy. That was essentially Nixon's idea. Kissinger was very adept at working with people in Washington. In many cases, he was the most popular person in the Nixon administration, particularly near the end when the Watergate crisis really kind of overwhelmed Nixon.
Mr. Locker, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can. All right, Mr. Locker, thank you so much for giving us all those insights, and thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.